It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Taking a look at Indiana.
Here we go.
They are 4 games out of the final playoff spot. So they'll need some good
match.
breaks down the final stretch to make it happen.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on
So les
edge
Pacers
in
d'Indiana.
this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Here are the starters for Montreal. We've got Paul Millsap, the Cobra out there with Booker. Then it's Wendell
t'as de la
Carter,
chance.
and it's Porter at the small forward position. And here's Montreal over to the left wing. The Cobra, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Indiana. And there's the feed to Towns. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Carter. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint. It means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Now here's McCollum. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Anderson dishes to McCollum. Van Vliet passes to Labissiere. Kicks it to Anderson. Lock at 6.
Ça se brûle.
Sweet little floater.
And the athleticism of Anderson is really impressive. Slashing to the rim with ease. Excellent speed allows him to do that.
Pass to Booker. Carter outside. Down low. And goes in for the dunk.
Yes.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Towns after the basket by Montreal. The dish to Labissiere. Here's Van Vliet. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only
Booker,
1
two
for
friends.
4 so far.
Dommage.
No good from Booker. McCollum against Booker. With some arc, Towns. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Van Vliet. Towns against Carter. Pass to the Cobra. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Montreal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we
Allez,
talk
gars,
about it
défendez.
all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Anderson outside, over Porter. Anderson's shot is off.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's what
Come
they want
on.
him looking for
Man.
a teammate, not trying to do it
That's
on his
man.
own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Van Vliet. Carter, the pass to the Cobra. He kicks it to Millsap. Outside, Porter. Over Anderson. They get it again. Millsap. And the rejection by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
Van Vliet looking around. 13 feet away. And the shot is long.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Porter. Defended by Labissiere. Millsap passes to the Cobra. That one falls. The Cobra's got 10 points in the game.
And a sharp
10 points, c'est moi qui
pass to
fais
set
tous les
up
points
that
pour l'instant.
high-percentage shot in close.
Passes it to Van Vliet.
Merde.
Here's the teardrop. That falls.
Ah,
Nice
ouais.
feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his third
Un
assist
bon match
on the
pour
night.
l'instant.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Van Vliet.
Boom,
Drops in the tray.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pacers trail by 3. McCollum outside. Now the pass to Van Vliet.
Come on.
A floater. Here's Labissiere, and it's sent back
No.
by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing,
Allez,
rising
yes.
up to block shots.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's McCollum. Van Vliet up top. Towns trying to get open. It's rebounded by Montreal. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker with no one around. And another 3 for Montreal.
And creating a little separation
On va commencer de la
here,
10-10 à
gaining
10-10.
some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start
Bien joué, les
stretching
gars.
this lead out a little bit.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Some changes for Indiana. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Labissiere.
Ah ouais, je suis encore sur le
Malik
parti.
Beasley comes in for Anderson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for
Oh,
Fred
le match peut
Van
se finir.
Vliet. And Montreal will go for a different look here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Wendell Carter. Williams comes in for Paul Millsap. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And George Hill's subbed in for Booker. And so it's Montreal now, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Hill passes to the Cobra.
Oh là, j'ai abusé sur 3 points.
But they'll get another chance. Caldwell-Pope against Beasley. Tries again. 5 on the clock.
Oh.
Hill, no good.
Alors là, s'il l'aurait mis.
Pacers trail by 8. Thompson with it. To the right side. Olynyk against Poeltl. Kicks it to Beasley to stop the drought. A new 14 for Indiana. Here's Towns.
Ah ouais, ça
And
m'énerve.
finally
Mais...
they hit one.
Yeah, you know, the energy, the hustle, the length and reach, Towns using it all to perfection when he attacks the offensive glass.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 13. Williams.
Williams.
It's good.
Yeah.
He makes his first shot of the game.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's McCollum. Money from the
Quiet.
wing. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Here's the Cobra. It's good.
Boom,
for
Monsieur Prince.
And Montreal leads by 9.
Ah, la
And
violence.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Là, Ligne, c'est quoi cette
Towns gets
défense?
it to go.
We know he can score from outside too, but close to the hoop is where Towns makes his living.
Here's the Cobra. Brunson covering. Here's the Cobra. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Oh non, mais non. Putain, je suis carré de loin là. Il peut pas faire une faute comme ça, c'est pas possible.
Zach Collins checked in for Indiana.
Chier. Putain, il me remplace toujours pas, mais il a craqué l'entraîneur quoi.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Hits it from
Putain,
three-point range.
vas-y la caméra là.
That's exactly what he's looking
Putain.
for. Draining the triple.
Connard.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
Putain, je finis la piste.
Andrew Shamit's checked in for the Cobra.
46-35, intérêt, ouais.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 11. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him.
Allez, mais prends la balle. Putain, mais mon joueur, il est
Even
con.
without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the court right now for Montreal. The Cobra out there at Booker. Then it's Porter. Then
Oh,
there's Paul
Carter.
Millsap. And it's Carter in at the 5. Now here's Anderson. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Beasley against Booker. Beasley the pass to Porter. Now Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. A floater. And it's good on the layup. Van Vliet's got 11.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Pass to the Cobra. Beyond the arc. Score
Yeah,
of the
2 points.
basket. His 8. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Van Vliet.
Ouais, je crois que je
All
suis
by
débile.
himself. Moving
Hey,
it
shoot.
up. And dunk by Booker.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Ça, c'est du match.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Indiana. It's a 14-point game. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Run deep.
Non, mais Tone, ça c'est pas normal qu'il ait la balle
And
là.
contact on the shot, so
Putain.
he'll be shooting free
Les
throws
gars.
here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
A guy with the size and skill of Towns, Kevin, really hard to stop without fouling.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Montreal.
They've definitely had a hot
Take a
hand
break.
from
Take a
three-point
break.
range. Always
shots.
nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, despite his youth, I love the attitude Towns has because it's infectious and he seems to have the attributes of a genuine leader.
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
The Cobra passes to Carter.
Mérite de jouer par
Nice
terre.
pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Beasley finds Towns. Now Van Vliet, 11 points in the game. Outside, Towns. Over Carter. And yep.
Ah,
Right
l'enfoiré.
around the rim.
Bien joué, bien
Towns
joué.
has got 10.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength. That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
Montreal calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. If they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Magic. The Cobra passes to Porter. Here's the Cobra. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Carter. And the rejection by Towns. And he gets it back. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Millsap. And the officials call traveling violation.
Marché de quoi? N'importe quoi.
Pacers trail by 12. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11.
Le groupe casque.
Anderson finds Van Vliet. The 10-footer.
Ah mais c'est pas normal, il prend tous les rebonds là, Stones de merde là. Stones de merde. Stones de merde là, putain c'est pas vrai. Allez Booker 3 points. Ah, putain, les rebonds les gars. Putain, merde. Ça c'est les couilles.
That one's good. The Montreal lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Beasley.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the Cobra. 19 points in the game. Count that one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
1:56 left in the second quarter. From 8.
Non mais rien du tout. L'arbitre.
Officials on the call with the foul.
Putain, tu fais de la merde l'arbitre, sérieusement. Putain, t'es 0 lancé franc.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness
Putain, l'équipe,
correlates
tu peux pas le
with
lancer franc.
playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Towns.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And Towns drops them both.
Il est vraiment pas, il est pas maladroit hein, en lancer franc Stones, hein, pas du tout.
Booker looking around. The Cobra.
Ah, putain mais les gars, putain mais merde, faites la merde, caca.
Here's Beasley. Good D by Booker.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Millsap finds Porter. Outside Millsap. Passes it to the Cobra. And he knocks down the jumper. The Cobra's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Van Vliet. With the teardrop.
Mais ça, pourquoi cette défense?
Kicks it out to Beasley. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside.
Carter tout seul, allez ciao.
Kicks it off the glass.
J'adore.
And now it's a 12-point Montreal lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Beasley. He has 5. Another steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Millsap.
Come on.
Towns pulls it down.
Ah, ça doit être dedans, ça.
Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Van Vliet up top. Whistle blows.
Oh, marché.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Ah non, c'est pas moi. Là, pour une seconde, arrêtez les remplaçants pour une seconde. C'est n'importe quoi.
And so it's
Allez.
Montreal enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over
Let's go,
during
les gars.
the break. Their transition
Faut
game
mettre un
has
peu
been
plus
in full
d'intensité là.
effect. To the action
Un peu
after
mieux
this
en
word.
rebond, ça fait. Il devrait le faire.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Montreal, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They did an awesome-horrific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-horrific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-horrific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. As long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could
Two
get cold,
runs.
but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there. And I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better, into a better rhythm in the second half, and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
Ah, rebond, c'est bouffé.
That's all
En
for
rebond,
now.
c'est
Say
bouffé.
goodbye to the folks.
Mais bon.
Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Hey,
And there
boomer.
wasn't too much drama
Ça
in the
boom.
first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
No problem.
Ah bah ce Cobra, il a fait encore un carnage. Hein. 25 points, non? Non, 23 points, 6 passes, 4 interceptions. La violence. Eh oui, mon
And
gars.
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana, they've got McCollum, Carl Anthony Towns.
Ah, mais Millsap là. Défendez mieux que ça là. Ça c'est défense.
In at the 3, the small forward.
Petit à la
Doesn't take a lot for Towns to catch fire. He's a confident, sweet shooting big guy. Can score on anyone from anywhere.
McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Porter. Here's McCollum. And here is Van Vliet. Here's Towns.
Arrête! Bah arrête avec les fautes là. L'arbitre là, qu'est-ce
It's
qu'il
going to be
fait?
on Wendell Carter.
Ouais, il fait naze
Pacers
cet
have
arbitre
made
en
all of
faute
their
là.
free throws
Oh
so
là
far
là.
tonight, going 6 for 6.
Yeah, looking over their percentage
touche
on
même
the
pas.
season, I think they will be
Ah.
thrilled with the number
Tu leur
in
offres des
terms
points
of
là,
their free throw
facilement.
percentage,
Abusé.
79.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
First one falls for him.
Il est vraiment à l'aise. Hein. Bah après, il touche souvent l'anneau, mais bon, il la met dedans quoi. C'est pas des perfects, les gars. Le but c'est qu'elle soit dedans.
That
Ah
one
bah.
is no good. Montreal leading by 9. Right wing. Here's the Cobra. And it's good off the back of the rim
C'est un
and
3
in.
points.
The Cobra's got 25 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Booker against McCollum. Count it.
Ah, vous défendez tellement mal. Oh,
He
c'est
knew
affreux.
what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And there's the pass to the Cobra. He feeds it to Carter. From
Et les jeux
down
Carter.
in the low post, it goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. No good from 18.
Putain, pardon.
Towns against Booker. Here's Millsap. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. With the floater.
Tiens,
and
foiré. Putain, mais Carter fait mieux que ça, là.
He's got 13.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Pass to the Cobra. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Carter. Again, Montreal scores.
En même temps, c'est bonne vite. Comme si moi je marquais Tone, c'est pareil. Je savais qu'ils allaient faire ça en plus.
Launches a 3. McCollum, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Montreal. No time at all. And now it's 27 points for the Cobra.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
Putain, mais c'est pas vrai.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
De la chance, de la chance.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Towns comes with a double team. Porter trying to free himself up. A second chance effort. Whistle blows.
Oui, bien joué les gars.
He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Hoop and harm from Millsap there. Terrific body control and concentration.
Montreal.
Ah, au revoir.
And Muscala kicks to Labissiere. Van Vliet with it. He's got 15.
Oh! Oh!
Easily outside. Poked loose. Good work defensively by Carter.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's McCollum after the basket by Montreal. To end the run.
Ah, pas moyen, pas moyen.
Montreal leading by 19. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Booker. Here's
Carter. Yeah.
Carter with the dunk.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Van Vliet. And Beasley, here we go. Good work defensively by Carter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to the Cobra. Shot from 16. Here's Millsap. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's McCollum for 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's Montreal in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that
Ça fait longtemps que j'ai
probably
pas
the
du
next
match.
best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Montreal, Porter is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's the Cobra in at the 1 spot. Here's Carter. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And nice job taking what the defenders...
C'est chaud.
C'est bizarre. Et Ligne avait ses pas.
Chaud.
Mais apparemment, je suis pas si au courant, le docteur aussi, il est
Non.
en soins intensifs, apparemment. Ouais, il est conscient, mais il avait fait aussi un mini AVC, apparemment.
Oh yeah, my god.
Gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's McCollum. Over Booker. Off the left rim and out.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Putain, mais
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game.
Putain, c'est de la merde
Get to
maintenant.
work on the glass.
And it's Indiana's ball. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Muscala. And it's McCollum in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. Carter pulls it in.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And the Pacers call time here. Mark, the max contract didn't exist when you were playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you have max contracts, because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or max contract player with the same team, I think is part of the reasoning behind it. I mean, debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. If you're thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
So both teams making some changes here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's McKayler. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Indiana. On the wing, Porter. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The baseline J off the mark. And Collins has got the ball here for the Pacers.
Carter, tue-le là, c'est ton joueur là.
Yes, that goes in.
And
Pas vrai,
always depend on
ouais,
him
c'est
for
fatigué.
what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Carter, the pass to the Cobra. Back to Carter.
Là-haut, il y a Carter et tout.
Outside
Millsap.
Millsap.
Ah, Millsap.
And a miss there on the triple.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
C'est lui mon joueur. Laisse tomber, laisse tomber.
Here's Okpala, defended by Carter. To the inside. Here's Van Vliet. Vince Carter grabs the miss.
Hey, yo, get on auto.
Out to the right wing. Millsap has the
Yeah,
open
désolé,
look.
gars.
Drills it from outside.
Prince.
Tell you what,
Motherfucker.
Millsap's range is sneaky good now. I mean, he can draw his man away from the hoop with his three-point shooting ability.
And the foul called on the Cobra.
Arrête.
That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players.
Les gars.
They have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Right side Millsap. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, Millsap oozing with confidence. When he's got it going on now, he's fantastic at keeping the pressure on and staying engaged.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Okpala. 6 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. The offensive rebound. And here's Montreal. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Van Vliet. Now, here's Collins. Passes it to Mikhailu. Back to Collins. Over Carter. That one's off. Still out of sync. Outside Millsap. Some nice passing by Montreal here. And it's Carter missing.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt. About a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game and it's great for the fans in those countries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the pass to Mikhailu. It's intercepted. Here's the Cobra. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Collins.
Ah, bâtard. Bien joué, bien joué.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And here's Booker from the arc. And another three for Montreal.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Mikhailu. Pass to Van Vliet. And Muscala kicks to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Kept alive by Indiana.
Offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Montreal.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers.
One shot.
Jonah Bolden comes in for Muscala. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Fred Van Vliet. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent.
Non, mais vas-y, n'importe quoi.
Because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
Here's Okpala. And here's Brunson. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Williams kicks to Carter. Pass to the Cobra. For the 3. No good on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Brunson finds Collins. Tipped away.
Hey, t'as
And
cru
here
quoi,
comes the
toi?
break.
Hein? Qu'est-ce que t'as cru? Hop là.
Drops in the breakaway layup. 33
Les
points for the
folies.
Cobra.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's Bolden. Passes to Akpala. Good work defensively by Carter.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
But for a couple of years now, the NBA has released the last.
Ah, bon,
So
bon.
we see Montreal get the win here.
Yeah,
To come
good
into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says
Yep.
I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I
Et
guess
victoire
they
de
don't
plus.
need home cooking to
Les
feel
deux, les
at
gars.
home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olson, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Ouais, Todd, ça fait un sacré match. 22 points, 16 rebonds. Putain, double-double. Ah, j'ai fait un petit match correct. Enfin, quand je dis correct, c'est par la précision, bien sûr. Après, voilà quoi. 33 points, 2 rebonds, 12 passes, 6 interceptions. Ouais. Ouais, il y a eu du collectif là, il y a eu du collectif à mort. Carter, pas mal, double-double. Millsap, ouais, pas mal. Booker un petit peu moins bien que d'habitude. Ça s'est vu de toute façon 3 points en plus. KCP, c'est très moyen tout ça. Porter, c'est très moyen aussi, même s'il a fait des passes. Orgil aussi, c'est pas ouf. Chamet, c'est pas ouf. Carter, c'est pas ouf. Williams, c'est pas ouf. Floyd, ça passe. Olnick, c'est pas ouf. Noah, c'est bof. Ouais, en gros, en fait, c'est moi, Carter et Millsap qui avaient fait gagner l'équipe, quoi. En quelque sorte. Un peu Booker aussi. Ça change pas trop d'habitude, quoi. Bon, c'est surtout moi qui avais fait gagner l'équipe. Comme d'hab. Ouais. Sacré gros match. Bon, du coup, prochain match, demain, face à Washington, je crois, si je dis pas de bêtises. Ah non, les Lakers, c'est vrai, Washington, c'est en fin de semaine. Oui, Washington, c'est en fin de semaine. Donc le prochain match, Lakers, c'est à l'extérieur. Ça va pas être facile. Deuxième match de suite à l'extérieur. Non, troisième match de suite à l'extérieur. Mais bon, après, ça va, on enchaîne avec 3 matchs à domicile de suite, donc ça va. Et what the fuck, après, un match extérieur, un match à domicile, 4 matchs à extérieur après, et on finit sur un match à domicile. Putain, la violence. Donc prochain match face aux Los Angeles Lakers. Donc rendez-vous à demain pour ce grand match. Ciao ciao.